Hello everyone, it's Jen. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. So today's video is going to be, it's a little late, I apologize. But this is my review video of the products that I received in my October Ipsy Ultimate. So Ipsy Ultimate is $50 a month. October was their very first month doing it. And it did not go over quite so well with most of the people that got it, myself included. But I did use everything that I got, and I did try it all out over the last couple of weeks. And now I'm going to let you know what my opinions are and if I like them. And I do have the prices of everything written down. And because I had to research it because they were not on the little pamphlet, which that I didn't like. So the first thing I got, which was what I remember I picked this. This was my pick for the month of October. And this is the Huda Beauty Obsessions Eyeshadow Palette in Warm Brown. And it is just a small 9-pan eyeshadow palette. I do not know why that was not coming out. And this was $27, and I actually really did like this one. I have one just like it, except in the mauve, but I don't know how you say that word, guys. Colors. So I do definitely think that this is worth the $27. I don't know that I would, sorry, that was probably really loud. I don't know that I would pay $27, but I think it is a good deal. It's a good palette. It's just hard for me to spend $27 on a itty bitty little palette like this when I can spend close to it, if not a little bit more, for a full-size one. So that's just me being a little bit cheap. That's all that is. Okay, so the next thing I got, which I was excited to try because I had never heard of this brand, but it was the Kaleido Cosmetics waterproof liquid eyeliner. And this retailed for $8. So I did use this a few times, and it was pigmented, as you can tell. It is the felt tip kind, which I do like, but the brush on it is just a little too stiff than what I would normally like, and it just made it a little bit harder to work with on my eyes, but that could very well just be my eyes. I think for $8, it did work pretty well. It definitely was waterproof. It did take a little bit to get off. So for $8, this was not that bad. Not that bad. And then we have the Unicorn Glow, and this was the Unicorn Glow Long Wear Primer, and this was the sample size. Obviously, the full size that I found retailed for $12. So it was an okay primer. I definitely like other ones a lot more. So it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite, but it was a sample size. So that's kind of what samples are for, to learn different products, that you haven't tried before, to see if you would like them. So that one was just not my favorite. The next thing, which I did find out that these were retailing on Ipsy for about $27. No, There's absolutely no way that I would. So this is the Betty Boop and Ipsy collaboration that they did. And this is the Cheek to Cheek blush palette. I did use it. So it did have a mirror, or does have a mirror. I did use them. The one thing that I didn't like was they are just really not that pigmented, to be honest. This middle one here kind of has a shimmer to it, which I don't really like shimmers in my blushes. So this middle one had a lot of shimmer to it, and the first one had a little bit. So you can see just on my finger there. But they just really were not that pigmented when I went to use them. And I tried mixing them all together, and I personally did not like it. I didn't like it. So I would not spend 20 something dollars on this. I really just wouldn't. I just didn't think it was that good of a product. Sorry, Ipsy. But the next thing that we have is this is the BioRace Hydrating Treatment Serum. And it looked like this. And I have used this several times. And it's not bad. I was using one, I don't remember which one it is, and I did switch to using this one. So this is what it looks like, and it blended in to my face very, very nicely. The only issue was it did make my skin pretty oily, which is not usually an issue that I have. I don't usually have oily skin. So it did definitely make my skin oily, which that part of it I didn't like. But it could react very different on somebody else's skin. You just never know. But this is $62. Even if it didn't make my face oily the way that it did, I still don't necessarily think it is worth the $62 price tag. I have ones in my collection that are cheaper than that I do think work a little bit better, but this product just was not for me, unfortunately. The next thing we have is, so there were 3 of these brushes. I had 3. I do not know where the third one went. And I own a lot of brushes, so it's in here somewhere. I just don't know where. So, but anyways, there was 3 of these, and these are Farrah brushes, which Farrah brushes are a little bit on the expensive side. And I have found their eyeshadow brushes to be hit and miss. There's some of them that I really like and some of them that I just really don't. So this 3-piece set goes for $48. So I did like this one here. I tried it for blush. I did like it for blush. And then this one I didn't necessarily care for. I tried to use it for different things. I tried to use it for contouring. That did not end well at all whatsoever. So, and then I tried to use it for highlighting, and I just didn't really like it. And I think it's just because it's a flat brush, but it's very dense. And then the other one that I got, which is, I really don't know where it's at, guys. I apologize. Oh, my daughter used it. My daughter used it, which means it's somewhere. Okay. I will probably never find it ever again. But they weren't my favorite brushes. So let's see. The next thing is this I absolutely loved. I love, 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 love. This is from Pharmacy, and this is the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And this is a good size. This is a good size jar. So this is $34, which is not that bad actually. And as you can see, I have definitely used it. And it takes your makeup right off. I mean, with no issues at all whatsoever. I absolutely love this. This is probably my most, like my favorite thing in the entire box was this. So it works really, really well. I will say though, to wash, definitely make sure you cleanse your face really well after you use this, because if you don't get it clean enough, it will leave a little bit of a residue and a film on your face that is just not pretty and doesn't feel very good. So definitely make sure you wash your face very well after using that. And then we got, and did I say that was $34? I don't remember if I said that. That was $34, guys. And then I got 2 face masks that I did use. They were $1.99 each. They were face masks. They worked. Wasn't really anything special about them. So they were just okay. So, and then we got this, which I was surprised that I liked this because I don't like lip gloss, but this is a lip gloss. But I did like it. I actually did like it. I do have a little bit of it on now already, but it's not sticky like a lot of lip glosses are. It was not sticky. It lasted a fairly long time. And I really did like the way that it looks. It looks really good over a liquid lipstick. So this was $6. So I'm glad to have this. I did like that. Then we got a sample of, this is the Cella creme de la creme, the very best cream. That's what it's called. So the full size of this lotion is $30. This is obviously not the full size because I would not spend $30 on this itty bitty little tube here. But that is what it looks like, and that is a whole lot of lotion. I just put it on the back of my hand. I did not need that much. But I used it and it worked pretty good. It's a lotion. It made my hands feel very, very soft afterwards. I did like it. The smell was pretty good. It wasn't really, really overpowering. Would I spend $30 on a whole bottle of it? Probably not. Probably not. All right, and then we have this here, which is from Colored Rain Cosmetics, and this is an eyeshadow in Glamour, and this is what it looks like. So I actually ended up I did end up liking this. However, it works good for an eyeshadow, but it makes a really pretty highlighter as well. I actually have it on right now. Under my brow bone and a little bit here for a highlight. I think my lighting and stuff is a little bit off, so I look a little extra shiny. That, and I probably used a little more highlighter than I needed. So, but this is, I did like this. This is $6.50. Kind of expensive for a single eyeshadow though. It's a little on the expensive side, but I did like it. The last thing is, this is the Lemon Verbena Clay Mask. I did not use this, but my daughter did. And she said it was okay. It was just a pretty typical mask. She said nothing real special about it. And this full size retails for $30. I asked her if she would spend that for it, and she said no. So she said it was just an okay mask. So, but that's what it looked like. And she said that you really had to layer it up really to get enough of it on your skin for it to really to make a difference. So, yeah, so that is everything that I got for the October Ultimates. So for being their first Ultimate box ever, they kind of flopped it. They got it wrong just a little bit. So out of all of those things that we got, this is what I liked out of it. Really, which I mean is 4 products. So out of 12, right? There was 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 12. Sorry, I had to double check. So out of 12 products, and I only liked 4 of them. To me, for it being $50 doesn't make it quite worth it. So, November's was a little bit better, not by a whole lot, but just a little bit. So, that's everything that I have. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to enter into the 1,000 subscriber giveaway that we have going on right now. I will post the link to that video in the description box down below, as well as all of the rules and everything that you need to know. And I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.